watching the Between the Skeins Vlogmas special. Today is Sunday, December 14th, which means we are officially in the 12 days of Christmas for those that celebrate Christmas. Oh, like always, it is coming on so fast. I still have quite a bit of shopping to do, so trying not to panic. But for now, trying not to spill my coffee, but for now just enjoying a quiet, cozy morning. With my book, I'm in like, it's getting really good. I'm in like the exciting part right now. I've been reading Count My Lies by Sophie, Stava. It's getting good. Yeah, I actually woke up and opted to stay in bed for like a good hour this morning and just read in bed until the call of coffee persisted. And so I got up, made myself a cup of coffee, and now I think I'm gonna sit in my cozy chair and read a little bit more, and then eventually pick up a knitting project, because once again I had a whole day yesterday of no knitting, but I did a ton of winter crafting, so I think that totally counts. So yesterday, so much fun. We had a very gingerbread themed day. So if you live in or near the Rochester, New York area, the George Eastman House, they do it every year, where they have a gingerbread house display, and different businesses, local organizations, they make these gingerbread houses and submit them, and it's part of a fundraising campaign that they then auction these off, so you can actually go online and you can bid on these gingerbread houses, and it's just a way to raise funds for the George Eastman Museum. But they're really cool. Like, they're just very elaborate gingerbread houses. You know, some are made by, you know, like schools and whatnot, so you can kind of tell which ones are made more by like kids versus ones that look really professionally done. They're just really cool. Every single one has a different theme, and so I think that's like the funnest part, is to just see all of the themes and all of the different characters that are in all of them. They're just all so creative, and they have them all throughout the museum. So you're walking through the museum, you're walking through the George Eastman House, and there's just gingerbread houses everywhere. So it's really neat. It's just a fun you know, winter holiday activity to be in the season and to go see this really fun display. And they also have like even more, they have wreaths, like Christmas wreaths that are all in different themes as well, and like miniature Christmas trees that are all throughout the house, and they're all different themes as well. And so it's all, again, you can like bid on them if you were so inclined to take home a themed tree. And I didn't see any that were knitting themed or crochet themed. There was one gingerbread house that was like a country cottage theme, and so it had sheep in its pasture. That was like as close as it got. So I do feel like for next year we might need to submit our own yarn fiber themed either tree or gingerbread house. So anyway, so that was so much fun. So I went with my mom and my sister and my niece and my nephew and a friend, and it was just a really good time. It's busy. So we actually went early, which was nice, because by the time we left, it was very, very busy, like street parking only busy. So also a tip, if you're gonna go early. We went when they were kind of more just opening rather than towards the end of closing. So or not towards the end of closing, because we got there around 1. So, and it was, cat is going crazy. So we got there around 1, and I could park right up front, but by the time we left, yeah, street parking only. It was crazy. So then we came back to my house, and I had shared in an earlier video how I had found at Michael's these cute wooden houses. Excuse my very awkward up the nose angle there. So this is what they looked like before decoration. So these are all like on sale right now, so they're only a couple bucks. And this is what they looked like before painting. So they're just like these pre-assembled wooden houses. And I had seen this idea on Instagram to, instead of making gingerbread houses out of the edible ingredients, that to kind of make your own gingerbread house out of a wooden house, to paint it. You can kind of make it look like a gingerbread house. So I got all different wooden houses. Yeah, I think I got like 8 different ones so that like everyone could have their own different house. So this was my house that I did. Mine is not finished. I say I was the host, so I was kind of running around getting food ready, making sure everyone had what they needed. So mine is definitely not finished. I think most of the painting is done. I do need to go up and kind of clean up some stuff, but oh, this window is not done either. But it is mostly painted, mostly finished. I chose the pet rescue house. It's so cute. And then we got like kind of for all the, what would normally be like your kind of gumdrops and candies and stuff. So my sister went and collected like all this fun like stickers and these cute little wreaths that you could put on your house, Christmas lights, some more trees and candy canes, little presents. I don't know, I think she just raided the dollar store to get more wreaths, to just get like all this really cute stuff. And I feel like the houses really came alive like once you decorate it like with the stuff, like once you've got the 3D stuff on it. If they just like, look at these, like they just look really pretty and cool once you've got like some goodies all over your house. So that was so much fun. We ate a ton of food. Yeah, I feel like everyone had a really good time. I will say, kind of a pro tip, if you're gonna plan your own party, do be aware that this is a long craft. Like we were kind of not prepared for how long painting these houses were going to take. It is a little bit of a time commitment. And for next year, because I love this and I do feel like it's something that I would do again. So if you're going to do this for next year and do like the Michael's houses or anything that's similar like this, we jumped in super ambitious, and eventually we were just like, no, we're not going to do it this way. So these come with so much detail. Like look at this side here. So much detail. And at first you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna paint all this detail. And we just had like dollar store paintbrushes and dollar store paint. Like we did not have expensive supplies here. And you realize very quickly that that's gonna take you forever if you try to paint in all that detail. So eventually we all just decided to kind of paint over that detail. So like you probably can't tell on the side that like I had some trees and stuff on the side of my house, and I just painted over it and you can't tell at all. And so then it just becomes a cute little house. And I plan to glue like a tree onto the side of my house. So instead of going through all that effort to paint the detail of the tree, that's where I'm going to just glue a tree onto my house. So for next year, I thought what would be better is to get like the paint pens, because if you did want to actually paint in all that detail, the paint pens would be so much faster. But also I do feel like the gluing on of the stuff is kind of where it's a lot better. Anyways, that was so much fun. Had a really good time. And so now I think we're just going to take a super chill, lazy Sunday. The Bills play at 1 o'clock. So go Bills. And yeah, I'm just gonna probably just dive into my book, and then when it's Bills time, pull out some of my knitting. So I did not do any of my holiday knitting activities. So I'm a stripe behind in my self-striping sock advent project, and I did not open my mini skein yesterday, so I will definitely do that. But I think that that'll be really good football watching. Yeah, and then I still need to do my puzzle. I did do my puzzle yesterday. I did the puzzle before we, like I went to the dollar store and just got like the plastic tablecloths, which worked out perfectly to just cover the tables for painting. So I did do my puzzle in the morning before I started covering all the tables, but now I don't have a table to do my puzzle this morning, but I'll do that later. It's okay, because we do have to clean up. But first, it's time to relax. We have been getting so much snow, like every day. Every day snow. This is just how much snow we've gotten in the last hour or two. I mean, it's not like crazy snow, but we just don't normally get this much snow like in December. Winter hasn't officially begun yet. It's so pretty. It's such like a nice snow. So I'm just trying to knock some snow off of the igloo here because duckies know I'm out here. So it really isn't rated to hold weight. We actually did put, I don't know if you can see it, but we did put like a center pole inside of it. Because we actually did have an issue with the top of it starting to collapse when we got some heavy wet snow last week. So we put like a PVC pipe that's kind of jammed up the middle of it, and it's just in an umbrella stand just to give it a little bit more support to help with the weight. But I'm gonna go ahead and knock some snow down. I feel like it's a beautiful day to be sitting in it because it is snowing, but I don't know, I'm just kind of cold today. I just feel like being inside and being super cozy as I'm outside knocking snow off this thing. See what the ducks are doing. Duckies! What are you guys up to? You staying warm? Oh my goodness. Today is turning out to be an amazing Sunday. So yes, I'm still outside, but it's actually like 4 hours later. Because before it was so cold. It like takes your breath away cold. Woo! Just stepped outside. Before it was pre-Bills game. And now it is post-Bills game, Buffalo Bills, NFL football, in case you have no idea what I'm talking about. and the Bills have won, and the Kansas City Chiefs lost. And not only did they lost, oh my gosh. I'm like so excited. I was literally doing like a whole dance. But they are out of the playoffs. And if you know, if you're a Bills fan, if you know, this is major news. Anyway, oh my gosh, it is bitter cold out here. So I thought I would come out and check on the ducks, see what they're up to. Ladies, what we doing? We excited about the Bills win? Go Bills! Let's see what they're doing. I don't know how long she's gonna let me hold her, and if you can even see this. So Cayuga ducks start off completely all black, but every time that they molt a feather, they actually get a little bit lighter. And this is Lady Orange Sherbert. She's starting to dapple a little bit. Look at this. Okay, I know. I know. There you go.
Where are you going? You're frozen.
Whew. We're just giving them a little bit more hay too, just because it is so cold. Yeah, the snow on your flippers probably is cold, huh? You want to go back in? Come here.
Where are you going? I'm gonna have to go get him some
Go fly, baby.
fresh straw.
No words? Yeah, you do. Oh my gosh, it's like frozen shut. Ah.
Woo!
It's so cool. I can't believe she's got some white feathers on her. Poor baby girl. That's you.
Luca, can you not eat their food?
You guys got some worms? Luca, stop eating their food. Out. So this is our favorite treat. This is just, it's like freeze-dried mealworms. So it's absolutely disgusting to look at, and it stinks. But they go crazy for it. So cool. I know. Let's go inside. Come on, Lou. Oh my goodness. So I'm back inside, all bundled up. I am like permanently cold now. It's so cold outside. Oh. This is actually a blanket that I made. It's a crochet blanket. I made this years and years ago. I actually made 2 of these blankets. One is more like all the kind of pinks and purples and magentas. And then this one was supposed to be more for my husband. It's more greens, blues, grays. But I like that we have 2 that are kind of like the 2 different color families.
What would you like for dinners?
What are my options?
I can make steak.
Oh, steak.
I'll make steak.
Thank you. That's great. Can I have what I want sides? Can I have rice?
Yes. Yes. And a side of cheese.
Our cat, Simon, that we also call Cheese. Because he's the king cheese. Sleeping on his cactus tree. Yeah. Oh, my cheeks are unthawing. So cold. Yes. So, getting cozy. So I am back to, I finished my book. It's always such like a weird, almost like a letdown when you finish a book, because I'm like excited. I know the end and it was a good book. I recommend it. I really enjoyed reading the whole thing. There was nothing like truly compelling or mind-blowing about the story, but it truly entertained me and kept me hooked through the whole story. So I do recommend it. I think it's a good read. And so I did finish it before the football game. And then while the football game was on, like in our main living room, I sat in this little side room that we have so that I could watch Homeland that I have been absolutely addicted to while I worked on some knitting. And then I can like just literally look over and peek in on the football game. You can probably hear the 4 p.m. games have started, but as much as I care about the Bills winning and the Chiefs losing, I'm not really like into football per se. Like I have like an NFL fantasy team that I'm a part of. So like I care about how like my fantasy team is doing, but I'm not really like a football person. Like I want my fantasy team to do well, and I want the Bills to win, and I want the Chiefs to lose. But other than that, like I'm not gonna like sit and watch the games. Like I don't really sit and watch the Bills game either. Like I find it way too stressful, to be quite honest. Anyway, so I worked on finishing up my colors for my Woolens and Nosh self-striping sock. So I did yesterday's color and I did today's color, and it turns out that I'm ready to turn my heel. So I have this like awesome ruler for measuring socks that's from Twice Sheared Sheep, and so you stick it in and it tells you, like, I am a woman's 9, so you stick it in and it tells you when you're ready to start your heel, and I am exactly there. So that worked out perfectly because it's a Sunday and I feel like what a great night to turn your heel. And I thought I grabbed that mini skein. Oh, here it is. I just dropped it. So I still have a bit of that mini skein that I used to start the toe. So it's just that same chocolatey color. That is that separation color between all the daily stripes. So I'm just gonna use this for the heel. I like to just do a simple short row heel. I just don't like to do, you know, like a like the gusset and heel flap. I just find it's just more complicated than it needs to be. And I don't, at least for the shape of my foot, I don't feel like I get a better fit than just doing a simple short row heel. And so that is my preferred heel, and I can crank it out in about 30-40 minutes and it fits great. I think it looks good because it just, you know, looks like it's just kind of plopped into your sock. It doesn't interrupt your color pattern, especially, you know, when you have that contrast. So I really like it. So I'm going to do that now and continue to watch Homeland. But first, so I have not opened any of my daily yarn minis because I'm just working on these socks right now. So I think probably for today I'm going to just defer my shawl knitting to tomorrow. And it's like, uh-oh, I hope I'm not getting too far behind because I'll have yesterday's and today's, and now tomorrow's for tomorrow. But maybe if I get done with the heels, I can maybe get one day, but I probably won't. So I'll deal with that tomorrow. But I did want to open my day 7 of my stitch marker calendar because today is the 13th. This one's cute. We have a mug of either cocoa or a cappuccino, depending on your interpretation. And I love how like the tag behind it is like a set of mittens holding it. It's really cute. And so this one's another proper stitch marker with the ring. Super cute. So I'll definitely need that for my shawl project. Yeah, otherwise making good progress on it. You know, if I hadn't been busy yesterday and today with reading and other projects, I'd be all caught up. But I'm just, yeah, just enjoying the cozy life. So with that, I'm going to sign off for the day so that I can keep knitting on my socks, watching my show, and trying to warm up a little bit. I might have to make myself like some hot chocolate or something. It has stopped snowing. That little snow squall that we had, it didn't last very long. It was maybe about like 30 minutes, but we did get quite a bit of snow in that 30 minutes. And it really just, you know, I love just how it coats everything. It just makes everything really pretty. But yeah, so with that, I'm going to sign off. So until tomorrow, I feel like I've got a busy week. I've definitely got some yarn dyeing I need to get to. I really just wanted to have a weekend of Christmas activities, and I feel like I have not been working like yarn dyer working. Oh, someone's calling me. Gotta go. My mom's calling, so I really gotta go. Bye, guys.